So firstly, start at the back of the Gobur and loosen the two catches. Then move on to the front of the Gobur and undo both of the catches. There we go. Then lift the roof, pulling the front wall towards you and snap into place. Then return to the back of the Gobur and undo both catches. Then lift the roof again, pulling the back panel towards you and tighten the screw catch. Then move around to the side of the Gobur, and on the door side open the top half of the stable door and then the lower half. Step inside the well and pull the side panel towards you. Once inside, flip the nearest catch into a locked position. We've got sponge strips across both windows acting as window protectors, so at this stage you might want to remove both of those. Still on the inside, lift the final panel, and on the inside flip that catch. Oh, here we go. Flip that catch into the locked position. There are other catches and we'll show you those shortly. Next, remove the aqua roll, which we always store inside the Gobur. Rotate and lift the toilet wall folding door and then pull the panel that sits in the runner at the top of the door. You'll add a catch in a moment. Now the wardrobe. Remove the protector block, lift the wardrobe against the wall and then slide the bolt into position. We've used some more protection to stop the carpet getting damaged. Next, the kitchen unit. Grab the back. Oops, no, you need to erect the toilet wall first. We often make that mistake. Pull the folding side panels up towards the ceiling, making sure that it sits in the slot. And make sure you put the catch behind it into place. And now back to the kitchen unit. Hold at the back, pull towards you and upwards. It will then rotate into place. Again, we've placed some protection underneath and behind the kitchen unit. Next, back to the door. Unscrew the knob at the top. There you go. Pull the door panel towards the wardrobe and then screw the knob back into place on the panel. On the inside of the toilet, at the bottom of the large panel, lock both bolts into place. And also inside the toilet, flip the corner latch into locked position. Similarly, on the left of the kitchen space, flip that latch into locked position. Now you have the space to flip the two latches halfway down the side walls into position. Next, you can erect the bathroom units which are stored between the two seats. First, take the support for the sink unit, and then in the bathroom area, lift the sink unit high enough to slot the support into place. The vanity unit can then be placed in position. This goes above the sink unit. There's a rail at the top to hang the unit, but also make sure that you sit the unit inside the sliding rails above the sink unit. Next, assemble the three tables. First, there's a small table that fits near the door. This is where I keep my kettle. Then the medium-sized table, the one that we use the most, but this can be stored and slotted down the side of the bathroom wall when not in use. There you go. Finally, the large table, which can be also used at the back of the Gobur, but for the time being we'll just move this out of the way. Now you can flip the two corner latches into locked position. Erecting the wall hanging storage. Remove the wire and the plug from the first corner unit. Lift into position and hang on the runner, making sure to push it into the corner and push the light plug into the nearest socket. Then you can do exactly the same with the second corner unit. Make sure you push the plug firmly into the socket, otherwise the corner light won't work. Finally, hang the small shelf and clock unit between the two corner units. And now for the cutlery and crockery units. Lift either one of the bench seat cushions, removing the scatter cushions first. Push back the slats and lift the unit onto the wall rail. Remember to pull back the slats before putting back the bench seat cushion. Now you can replace the backrest cushions and the scatter cushions. Oh, and incidentally, we keep all our bedding underneath the seats. That's 2 pillows and 2 duvets, one for lying on and another to cover us. When you've done that, you can do exactly the same with the wall hanging unit on the opposite wall. And finally, to make the room ready for daytime use, we'll open the curtains and we'll erect the medium-sized table. You'll need to screw the support pole into position. This would be just the same for the large table. And slot the back of the table into the wall runner. There you go. One final check on the outside is to make sure that the screw latch is tightened, though not too tight.